Good morning, guys. So, let me turn that on silent. Good morning. It's another Friday, and this Friday is a little different. It's a little different, I'm not gonna lie. So, I'm excited, I'm nervous at the same time because today is my first quote unquote guest appearance of this venture of how to align with transformation. A lot of y'all who've been following know that this is a time for me to kind of open up the conversation about what it takes, what are the nitty-gritty details of like mental health concepts or struggles that people have when they're trying to create change in their life, improve their mental health. So it's been a mashup, but today at some point, so this is also like a podcast, but it's also like going to be turning into more where I bring on guests. And today is my first guest. So to keep it interesting, this guest is someone that's actually personally and professionally aligned with me. But she's also a very significant person in my life because she raised me. So this is Tamara Fidler. She's also a health coach. She's also my stepmother. And I figured last week when we were talking and she watched my live about noise and mental health, she gave me some feedback that of a topic of like that we could talk about that she related to. And I wanted her to come on, and I listened, and the topic was listening. And I wanted her to come on and have a conversation for y'all to understand, like we do very similar things. She is a health coach. She also has like an immense amount of professional experience that I'm going to have her tell you guys about. And if I can figure out this technology of getting her up here, I don't know if we're already able to be seen. Worst case scenario, we have to go back to Facebook Live, but we're trying to use this platform of Restream that I use all the time. And I'm going to get her up here shortly, and we're going to have a conversation about listening. And you'll be like, yo, Sarah, we're listening to you. Yeah, no, if you've not been catching on at this point, there's a lot more to listening than meets the ear or the eye. So hold on one second while I get adjusted here. What do I need to do to invite you up? That's not it. Shift 2. Share screen, invite guests. Invite guests. All right, so this is the lovely challenges of of technology. Okay, so now my email's not even working. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Thank you for. So here's the other thing. In order to do this whole online streaming thing, you have to have a lot of multitasking skills. You have to have a lot of multitasking. So if I can get my multitasking skills to work all in line. So this is the blessing and the curse of being an attention deficit disordered brain, is like we are in Delulu land to think multitasking is actually something that we're supposed to be doing. It's because it's something that we're capable of doing, but it's not something that we need to do long term. But I'm really hoping that I have figured out okay. Sending, if I can learn how to send an email. Yeah, I think we got it. As long as that link works. If not, we're gonna have to stop and start again. But for anyone who's did not tune in for the first 5 minutes of my technical difficulties here, today is my first guest. Today is my first guest, and it is a very special guest to me because it's a personal and professional correlation. But the personal relationship side of it is this is my stepmother coming on to have a conversation with me about how listening has impacted our lives and how intentional listening really, how does it serve us? How does it change in our brains and all that? So if I can get her up here, I think it's a matter of just the internet working fast enough maybe at this point. I don't really. So while we wait, thank goodness no one is in here. You see me. I can't see you. It still says no video feed. Okay, so this is, I'm just going to sit here and be quiet. Y'all are clearly not going to watch this again, but we're going to have to default back to Facebook Live and trying to think if I need to do anything else. All right, so I'm going to have to start over.